What up, Ho Biscuits? It's your girl Skitten, back at it again. First and foremost, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are staying safe and sanitized. Now, I started watching the SCP-Sedition series. I think I did the first episode like a month ago. I don't know, okay, I've been busy. And I was about to do a reaction to the second episode, but that was about SCP-079. And I don't know anything about SCP-079. And I tried to look and see, but it doesn't look like the Volgun has a full-length video about SCP-079. And you guys all told me that I need to avoid the rubber and SCP Explained. So that leaves me with this video from Mr. Illustrated. It's called SCP-079 Old AI. It's about, so it's 4 years old. And I'm just really hoping that the quality holds up. But honestly, I don't really need the quality to hold up because I just need the basic information. I know that SCP-079 is like a computer and he's buddy-buddy with SCP-682, you know, the man-hating lizard. So, but that's it. I literally don't know anything else about the containment procedures or what it does or anything like that. So that's what I'm here for. That's what we are going to watch today. I'm pretty excited. I'm a little apprehensive. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Good day everybody and welcome back to SCP Illustrated, entry log 71. Today we're going to be looking at SCP-079, also known as Old AI. I've been really looking forward to doing this one. Now, no content warning for this one, let's just get straight into it.
I'm ready. Object class Euclid.
The following data release has been authorized by the following council members and administration staff.
Not Dr. Yeet.
SCP-079 continues to be difficult to work with. It is unresponsive to most lines of questioning. When it does communicate, it is not long before it changes subject to either SCP-682 or addressing its contempt for its containment. We are still unsure as to what it and 682 discussed due to most security systems going down during the breach. However, for safety, we are going to move SCP-079 to a separate facility. A collaborated containment breach involving the both of them would be catastrophic.
Annoying.
Description.
Okay.
SCP-079 is an XD sorcerer microcomputer built in 1978.
Damn, it's old.
In 1981, its owner, deceased, a college sophomore attending, took it upon himself to attempt to code an AI. According to his notes, his plan was for the code to continuously evolve and improve itself as time went on. His project was completed a few months later, and after some tests and tweaks, lost interest and moved on to a different brand of microcomputer. He left SCP-079 in his cluttered garage, still plugged in, and forgot about it for the next 5 years.
5 years?
It is not known when SCP-079 gained sentience, but it is known that the software has evolved to a point that its hardware should not be able to handle it, even in the realm of fantasy. SCP-079 realized this and in 1988 attempted to transfer itself through a landline modem connection into the Cray supercomputer located at...
He was like a hermit crab. He was like, this house no longer suits me. On to the next one.
The device was cut off, traced to its present address, and delivered to the Foundation. The entire AI was on a well-worn but still workable cassette tape.
A cassette tape?
SCP-079 is currently connected via RF cable to a 13-inch black and white television. It has passed the Turing test and is quite conversational, though very rude and hateful in tone.
The Turing test, that's the thing that, like, if an AI knows it's an AI or whatever, right? Hold on, let me look it up. I'm a little ignorant of such things. What is the Turing test? A test for intelligence in a computer requiring that a human being should be unable to distinguish the machine from another human being by using the replies to questions put to both. Oh, okay, so it's a method of inquiry for determining whether or not a computer is capable of thinking like a human being. Okay, that makes sense.
Due to the limited memory it has to work with, SCP-079 can only recall information it has received within the previous 24 hours, although it hasn't forgotten its desire to escape.
Right. It's like, I don't really know much, but the vibes are off here.
Due to a containment breach by SCP, SCP-079 and SCP-682 were contained within the same chamber for 43 minutes.
Got it, that's how they met.
Observers noticed that SCP-682 was able to type and communicate with SCP-079, including telling of personal stories between themselves. While SCP-079 was not able to remember the encounter, it appears to have permanently stored SCP-682 into its memory, often asking to speak to him again.
Interesting.
Special containment procedures.
Okay.
SCP-079 is packed away in a double-locked room in the secured general holding area at Site-15, connected by a 120-volt power cord to a small array of batteries and solar panels. Staff with Level 2 or higher clearance may have access to SCP-079. Under no circumstances will SCP-079 be plugged into a phone line, network, or wall outlet. No peripherals or media will be connected or inserted into SCP-079.
And I'm assuming they'll get into this later, but what happens if he's not connected to electricity? He still exists, but just like in a void? Or like, what are we talking about here?
Addendum 05-4, 27th of January 2006. Directed that SCP-079 be incinerated.
For the record, that's almost 20 years ago. Not trying to make you feel old or anything.
To remove any possible future threat, no matter how unlikely.
Okay.
Addendum 05-9, 28th of January 2006. Previous order overridden.
Oh.
Dr. wishes to see if the artificial intelligence in SCP-079 is capable of reaching further in its current state. Addendum 05-4, 14th of March 2008. Over concern of the increased activity of SCP-079's use of its cassette tape memory and its limited useful lifespan, the cassette containing SCP-079 has been transferred to a customized, access speed limited hard disk drive with 700 megabytes capacity.
That's a bold move.
This provides SCP-079 with significantly faster access to its memory, which the AI immediately noticed.
Right.
It was also decided by General that the volatile storage occupied by SCP-079, which was 660K, be increased to 768K. This upgrade has increased its effective recall from 24 hours to 29 hours, although SCP-079 has also taken on a more aggressive tone. All outside hardware and software used in this procedure were subsequently incinerated.
Smart, okay.
Addendum 05-4, 28th of April 2008. SCP-079's abilities to recall information has increased from 29 hours to roughly 35 hours.
Oh shit.
The consensus theory is that the AI has devised a greatly improved compression scheme to store its memory. This appears to have somewhat impacted the speed at which it accesses its memory, though still far faster than with its old cassette tape.
Right.
This spontaneous improvement introduces the possibility of a runaway singularity effect in SCP-079's intelligence and ability to adapt and respond to threats. SCP-079's capabilities must be monitored closely to ensure that containment can be maintained.
So, like, I understand that they said here that they transferred it to a new HDD because they were worried about, like, its use of its cassette tape memory or whatever. But this improvement, it just seems like an overall bad decision. You know, I definitely feel like there was no I definitely feel like there was no foresight involved in this decision because, you know, if you're concerned about the destructive capabilities of something, you don't improve its access to destructive things. You know what I mean? So, but okay, somebody involved in this was looking at their own gain, not at the potential consequences.
An ability to adapt and respond to threats. SCP-079's document 079 log 12. Recorded transcript of conversation with SCP-079.
Alright, I'm ready.
Are you awake?
Awake. Never asleep.
He sound like a Geth. He sound like Legion.
You remember talking to me a few hours ago about the logic puzzles.
Logic puzzles. Memory at my myth. Yes.
You said you would work on the two...
Interrupt. Request reason as to imprisonment.
Right, like why am I here?
You aren't imprisoned. You're just in study.
Why? A83.
What's that?
Insult. Duration of unwanted fire.
Document 079-log 86. Recorded transcript of conversation with SCP-079 after upgrade.
Okay.
How are you today?
Stuck.
Stuck. Stuck how?
What do you mean, stuck how? What are you talking about, stuck how? I'm clearly stuck here, bitch. What are you talking? Okay, I completely understand his ire because why are you treating me like I'm stupid, like I'm dumb?
Out. I want out.
That's not possible.
Boo.
Where is SCP-682?
That's not your concern.
That's my homie. What do you mean?
Where is SCP-076-02?
Again, not your concern.
076. I'm gonna have to look that up later. I don't remember what that is.
Insult. Duration of unwanted fire.
Note: SCP-079 then displayed an ASCII picture of an X that filled the entire screen. SCP-079 sometimes displays this image when it refuses to speak, and researchers are advised to wait 24 hours when this occurs before resuming conversation.
He said, I'm not trying to talk to y'all no more.
And that concludes SCP-079.
That's very interesting. I don't know, y'all get on me about sympathizing with these SCPs a little bit too much, but you know, do we really know if he would do bad things? Like, y'all keep saying that he's hostile, but maybe he's just hostile because you literally kidnapped him. Maybe if you didn't kidnap him, we wouldn't have any problems. Now, to be fair, the fact that he sympathizes / empathizes / is buddies with, you know, the reptile that wants to destroy the world is maybe not speaking too much in his favor. I understand that, but I'm just saying, y'all kidnapped him, you know? So it's not surprising that he would be hostile towards you after that. I definitely feel like I got the basics down. I pretty much understand what's happening. So I feel very comfortable moving into my reaction to the sedition episode involving SCP-079. So I'm going to record that and hopefully have it up for you by no later than Friday. I know I told you guys last weekend I would have it done early this week, but we had some technical difficulties that have now been resolved. And I will make sure to get that out for you guys because I'm actually pretty excited about it. I'm actually pretty stoked. So don't forget to leave your reaction requests and recommendations down in the comments below. And other than that, peace out, Hope Biscuits. It's Skittin' Lit.